Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Indigo here, and today we actually are going to be smoking and pulling cards today. I had to take a little breaky break because I got sick. Out of nowhere too. Like I just got sick out of nowhere, and I honestly think I had strep throat, but I don't think so because I probably would have died if I had strep throat. And that's just me being over dramatic, but you can kind of hear it in my voice, like I'm a little mucusy or whatever. And when I got sick, I was like starting my or just starting, not starting, but starting to honor my schedule more. Which literally just entailed staying on schedule. But it's like every time I go to try to stay on schedule or do some shit, it's literally like, first of all, let's look at these bugs before we start talking about anything, because it's really I think this is called like Lotus something. He literally just told me, but I do know it's an indica. I love smoking indicas, especially when I'm about to do a reading. It really mellows me out, and it definitely helps connect me to spirit way more. I'm trying to get like a good focus. Let's see. No, I can't get to focus. But you know what the fuck it look like. It's with you, baby. But I was really on my shit, like staying on my schedule or whatever, doing my routines, finalizing my business, and I'm making a website so everything would be way easier, so I don't have to do multiple links to multiple pages. It'll just be one link to a website, and then you can go on there and just go to wherever you want to go. If you need information about personal readings, that'll be on there. If you want to shop at at my online store called Divination by Indigo, that will also be on there. And my artwork will be on there. My blog page will also be linked there. So yeah, just getting everything organized, because everything was so unorganized for so long. And I was realizing like this is a reason why this all just seems to be so fucking much for me. Like, so I was like, okay, let me organize this shit. So that's what I did, and today we're gonna be smoking a joint. Nothing fancy, just rolling up a joint right now. But what I was channeling when I was sick was, and I feel like I'm speaking to Virgo specifically, or if you have like a lot of Virgo placements, also speaking to you as well. I was channeling that there's a need for rest, because while you may feel like things are stagnant right now and that things aren't really going anywhere, they actually are. And the universe is, the sickness is really to cleanse out all the shit that you're purging out mentally. That's really why you're getting sick, so you can physically purge it out. Like I've been coughing up mucus, I've been blowing my nose a lot, sweating a lot, just really sweating out all the toxins from my body. And then go on to, when you're sick, you have to rest. And I really felt like the universe really wanted me to rest, because I have not stopped doing stuff. Like, I literally have not stopped doing stuff. Like, I went through all the stuff that I went through, and I was like, you know what? I'm about to go even harder. Fuck it. And I just started going. I just started going ham, like getting shit in order, just really, getting my life together, getting on the track that I wanted to be on. But I wasn't really prioritizing my rest. And for some reason, whatever is coming towards us, Virgos, it is requiring us to replenish our bodies in the best way possible. So eating healthy, consuming healthy things, whether it be food or through what you're watching, liquids, really just restabilizing our bodies so that when these opportunities come in, we're actually ready for them. And mine seems to be very focused on. I was hearing, I had channeled, okay, so I channeled something as I was saying this, but mine seems to be really focused on my body, like my body health and my mental, spiritual health. And then for some reason in my head, it channeled baby making machines. So there could be some of you out there who are want to have kids. Maybe you're waiting for your person or whatever, and the universe is putting you in the place to really focus on your health so that when your person does come and you're ready to have them babies, oh, it's my friend's music. We have from one class. Hear everything we have from the one class. Okay, shout out to the one class. The one class. One. Literally the one class. That's my friend's band. Their stuff just popped up on Spotify, but definitely check them out. They're raw as hell. Indie band. My friend plays the drums, and my other friend does vocals and the guitar. He also does the mastering and shit for their music. Their band is really fucking good. You guys should go listen to it, check it out, and tell me how you like it. But yeah, so yeah, just really preparing your soul, body, mind, spirit for everything good that is about to come to you. Okay, so let's definitely got some weed in my mouth. I feel like I usually roll joints way better than this, so don't judge me, okay? I'm not using a filter. I don't give a fuck right now. I'm not. It's just a number of things I'm not gonna do right now. Because I really want King Palmer's, because those are my fucking favorite. I'm really trying to stay away from tobacco products because that's what really kills me. It's the tobacco more so than it is the than it is the cannabis. It's the tobacco. It's always the tobacco. I'm actually about to order me some sea moss because you can hear my nostrils. Yeah, mommy does not like that at all. Mommy is not a fan. She's not a fan, boo. She's not a fan. If you like this top and these pants, they're from the Gap. This top is from, I don't know where this top is from. I think I thrifted it. It was really cute. I really like this outfit. Actually, this was not a planned outfit. I just kind of threw this on and I was like, damn, I would really wear that outside. If you like it, it's definitely for sale on my Depop. If you want to check out my Depop, it's in the description link down below. I sell clothes. I hand make dream catchers. I also hand make divination jewelry, keychains, everything under the sun. So yeah, definitely go check out my little store. I just did my hair and I'm in love with it, to be completely honest. Let's spark this joint. Ooh, right off the bat, tastes fucking good. That taste is really good. Yeah, that taste is really good. This is really good. Wow. I like the slow burn. I like the light smoke. It's a really, really good. Sorry, I'm trying to I suck at responding to messages. I'm literally a fucking hermit. And I'll start a conversation and not finish it because I literally get I go into hermit mode, and then I don't respond, and like it's just so I'm over myself sometimes. So I'm trying to make sure I respond to everybody. So yeah, I'm feeling really outgoing lately. I've been hanging out with people that I grew up with. I went ghost for a really long time from everybody that I knew. And it was really just me finding myself, going to find myself and figure out my own life and mental health, focusing on that and shit like that, and figuring out just what I wanted out of life. I went ghost on everybody. Like I definitely blocked some people because it's like I can't see people and like not talk to them. Like if I see you, I'm gonna want to talk to you. So like seeing people on my Facebook or Instagram, I'm like, oh my god, I want to talk to you, but I need to like focus on myself. Like no more distractions. So like I blocked people, fucking deleted my Instagram, just the whole fucking 9 yards to do all the mental work that I needed to do on myself. And that went really well, but it definitely made me realize who my tribe is, who my people are. Um, the friend group that I created for myself outside of, the the fucking life that I was living that did not involve friends. It was more so just like associates and going out and shit like that. Um, but it really did make me think about like, damn, like I've been hanging out with some friends from back then lately, and I don't know, it's very nostalgic. It also makes me really see the value in, oh my god, this hair in my mouth. It literally just fell out the sky. Okay, ew. Um, see the value in people. And not that I didn't before, but it's from a different perspective. It's from a broad perspective now rather than the only perspective I had, which was of them because those were the only people I was hanging out with. Like I really do cherish those people. And I don't know, it just gave me like a sense of comfort. And yeah, I know a lot of people on the internet have been like talking about, people from your past and, why would you allow them back in your past and blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, now don't get me wrong. There are definitely people from my past that I would not ever talk to nor hang out with. None of that. Simply because of who they are. Uh, like those relationships ended because like I realized like we are not compatible as people and we just can't hang out. But then there are the relationships of people where some things need time and some things need space to grow and heal and transcend, and I feel like there's been so much time in between that like it really kind of helps mend the relationship. Of course, you have conversations or whatever, but I hate the culture of like fuck this person and fuck that person. Like I'm blocking this bitch and I'm blocking this bitch. Like I was definitely in a state of that before because I was very I would call it hyper aware, but like in a toxic way. So I was discarding of people that I didn't really give chances to because I didn't really have conversations to. And I feel like people need to really be able to decipher relationships and just what goes on within these relationships, and be able to also take accountability for their part wrong in um everything that happens, and also just learning to communicate. I realized that I was around a lot of people who did not have communication skills. Like we all had the one thing in common to where we weren't really taught how to properly communicate, especially when it came to our feelings and stuff of that nature. So yeah, a part of me removed myself from these environments because I was too nervous to communicate my feelings. And because that was really hard for me, I had to look at communication as a whole and why it was hard for me. And it was really because I didn't have the right verbiage to express myself and say how I felt. So 9 times out of 10, it's like when you know how to express something properly, like it could turn into argument, misunderstandings and what have you. Like there's so much that goes on when there's a lack of communicating your feelings. But when you think about how much time you spend around someone and you actually spend genuine time with them, um, you really see the worth and the value of putting the effort into learning how to do the things that you're not so good at that are affecting the relationship. Um, and yeah, I feel like the collective as a whole is going through that, but there are a lot of people that I see that don't elaborate on these things because for a while, like for me, for example, for a while in my relationship was emotionally abusing and manipulative before it was actually physically abusive. And there were few incidents in between there where like my partner was very hands-on with me in a not loving way, but because I didn't have the understanding that that still isn't even okay because that's how I grew up. It was kind of like, oh well, that's not that bad when it's like, oh, red flag, like red flag, bitch. But when you don't know red flags because you grew up with them and you think that that's just normal, you don't really see it until it comes from an outer source. And sometimes people don't see it for years, and then there's some people who instantly see it and they catch it, and they're able to leave these toxic relationships and so on and so forth. So uh yeah, relationships take effort, they take energy, they take time, and I'm realizing who I want to put that effort and time and energy into because you know my life is not of the norm. Like I don't consider myself to have a family like life because my family isn't my like I don't have it's not my blood related family. My actual blood related family is so split apart and there's so much damage that's there on each person that I don't know if there's a possibility for there to be a healthy family dynamic. And like if it's not healthy, I'm just not gonna be a part of it. Like let me be honest, like if it's not healthy, I'm just not gonna be a part of it. That's just what it is. Um so i so I understand this about myself, and when it comes to my friendships and stuff like that, I really do look at my friendships as more of a family dynamic because it's like if you if I wouldn't consider you family, like why would I even be hanging around you, or why, or like in a sense of calling you my friend but not really being that close to you, like that weird shit. So yeah, definitely use your discernment, I guess is what they would call that. Figure out, you know, what that looks like to you and go from there. But give things a chance and also be know yourself enough to know what you can do and what you cannot do, or what you can tolerate and what you cannot tolerate, because that really saves a lot of time and energy and effort when it comes to relationships. Which is funny that I think this came out because the Temperance card came out with the Queen of Swords. Like, everybody knows the Queen of Swords, very cutthroat, very straight to the point, very simple. But I feel like with the Queen of Swords, she kind of lacks that uh, emotional aspect to her communication. And I feel like with the Temperance card, it's learning how to balance out your directness with also your emotion. And like, this isn't something that is, of the most necessary, but it really isn't about what you like. It's about how you say things and how you go about delivering the message. Like, if I came on here and I just started fucking, like if it was a different vibe, like you wouldn't be here. So, so that's really what it's about. Because when you talk to people you care about and love, anyways, you do want to come from a more compassionate area instead of a more logical area. I mean, it should be both, of course. Like, there's always both, but incorporating the two when you're dealing with your friends and shit of that nature, and they actually have, maybe they're going through hard things or whatever. You just are mindful of how you're communicating to somebody. So I have the Page of Wands and the Lovers, and I don't quite. Oh yeah, I get it. So, So I'm intuitively reading these, also with a bit of knowledge of, the cards and shit. But intuitively, this is definitely telling me that there's a need to stop for a second and really take in where you are and be present with how you feel about these relationships and these things with the Lover's card. And really allow yourself to sit in those emotions and ask yourself, is this how you want to feel? Like, is this how you want to feel forever? Like, and if you don't, is it fixable? If it's not fixable, what do you need to do to fix it? If you can't fix it within it, do you need to maybe separate, or like, is there something that you're not looking at, something that maybe you're downplaying that actually has more value, because it is centered around love? I'm sorry, this light was getting really fucking bright, guys. I was like, what the fuck? I'm also really thirsty. What's up, cat? Are you gonna say hi? Say hi. This is actually supposed to be my cat. I didn't end up getting him or coming to pick him up because I couldn't. But he loves me as if I raised him, and it's crazy. And he likes hanging out with me. And he comes in my room and he lays in the bed with me, and I open up the windows for him, and he looks out the window. And he meows and I meow back at him. He's really sweet. He's definitely different. He's very different. His name is Sunny. That's not a name that I would pick for him, but that is his name. But I think it fits him very well because he's very beautiful and sunshiny. But yeah, right. The Lovers pulling cards. Okay, cats. They just make you so relaxed. Like, when I become a therapist, I'm gonna have office cats or comfort animals, because yeah, I'm gonna have everything there. Cause like, you have to really appeal to so many people. People have so many different things about them that make them feel comfortable, and like, if you just cater to that, you could really get what you're looking to get out of the person. Like, which is to the comfort, the level of comfort to discuss their feelings. I feel like that was a message. Excuse my burp. My burp tastes like IPA, and I haven't drunk IPA in so long. I feel like I should go to Three Floyds. Okay, whatever. It's neither here nor there. So then the Two of Pentacles and the High Priestess came out. So there's some balancing here. And intuitively, like, you know that you're balancing what you know and what you feel to deal with this issue. I'm hearing fear. There could be a fear of you emotionally confronting something because you used logic to confront most things in your life. Like, you've literally been like, okay, well, how will this add up? And like, and if it doesn't add up to you, then you don't like the plan and you don't go with it. And it's like, as funny as this sounds, and like, we do still have to participate in life and shit, right? But we don't really have say. We don't really have say of our journey. We get told and shown, you know, what will work for us and shit like that. And if we really listen, we really find it, especially if we're not operating out of our ego too heavily. Because I'm not going to say not at all, because you need to operate out of your ego. But, yeah, I don't know. So we got the Four of Pentacles. So there's some balancing, stabilizing going on. Holding on to what you have so tightly. And then the Star card came out. It's like, I'm hearing like different things in my head. Holding on to this source of happiness. Holding on to, there's hella messages. Okay. I'm definitely open. The bud is really good. This is just insert bud section right here, talking about weed, because it's also a part of this video. It is really good. I feel really calm and really relaxed. I'm not hungry, which I like that it's not like making me fucking hungry right now. I like how it really does take away my anxiety in speaking and saying what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I'm thinking less and it's just flowing more, which is really good for reading. So I'm definitely gonna figure out what strand that was so I can tell you guys. Oh, take me on a trip, I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd love to see LA. That's a good ass song. I really want to come kick it with you. You'll be my American boy. Ooh, vibes. Okay, so it's giving, bitch. Hold on. This just spiced it up. So you did find the balance with the Two of Pentacles and the High Priestess. You inquired about what was necessary to cater to this relationship, which brought you to a Four of Pentacles kind of energy. So instead of being in the Two of Pentacles where you're juggling, now you're at the Four. You actually have the foundation. You have the formula that you need in order to feed and feel this relationship. With the Star card, I feel like it's blossoming now. Like, it's in the stages of you've alchemy. Like, you transmuted a negative situation into a good situation, or something that could have became negative into something really positive, which also has a lot of potential with the Star card, because the Star is like, you somebody. So it's giving power couple, it's giving generational wealth, hella success is what it's giving. So then we got the Fool, which is a new journey. So you guys can be going on a new journey, and that's why I said that with the trip, because it's passion here too with the Ace of Wands. So this new journey is being gifted to you by the divine. There's also support here. So this is more of community, friend group, rather than it is focused on relationship. But it does also, because you know, love is in so many different forms. It's not just in one. So it isn't entailing all of that. Yeah, I like this. This is like a reading. Starts crying. Also, this weed doesn't allow me to have an emotional response. Like, it's very logical. Wow, logic weed. Okay, what was I gonna say? Should I take 2 of these too? So yeah, 3 cups and the Ace of Cups. It's a renewal from the Divine. The Divine said that you guys did the work necessary in order for you to be able to come back together and create what it is that you're about to create. Because the Ace of Wands is passion projects. I haven't really seen too much. Let me see. Let's get some tea. Oh, okay, right. So 6 of Wands, victory, Tower. uh, 8 of Wands. Something's coming in. There's a fucking explosion. Oh my god. So I'm hearing in my head like you're gonna need a team. You're gonna need a team. You're gonna need a team. And they're saying like, who would you rather put on contract? Who would you trust with this? Who knows you enough for you to trust them with this? The Tower and the 6 of Wands is really like, because the Tower always is a destruction, upheaval, everything, the cat's out the bag kind of energy. But there with the 6 of Wands, it's like a victory. So it's like, whatever this tower is, like, it's not negative, because there are towers that people go through that are just happening. Like, everything's falling apart because everything's falling together. That is just what it is. But there's a victory here. It's because you learned thus far to be able to get you into the cycle. So justice is coming in. This is also judgment. I see a lot of success. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles, working on shit, hella success, hella money on these passion projects. If you were contemplating getting a team together to help you do something, you should definitely do it. You should definitely do it. I'm hearing like legal issues. If you have any legal issues, those are gonna be cleared up. But very abundant energy after a really long, hard time of lots of different struggles and different points of life, honestly. Yeah, everything is fine. Hold on, let's pull some more, because yeah, the truth. So there could be truth that comes out, like something that puts the pieces together as to why something ended up the way that it did. With the everything is fine, I feel like, because we've seen the High Priestess too, I feel like you intuitively knew this already. Like, you already knew what was creating the diversion in the first place. So with the truth coming out, it's like, yeah, everything's cool. Like, I already know. Yeah, like, yeah, that was the tea. That was the tea from jump. Like, I already knew that. Which is why I did what I did, blah, blah, blah. Like, it all falls into the greater picture of everything. So it's almost as if, like, it's all really funny at the end of it, because it was so necessary to happen the way that it happened exactly. Yeah. So it could also be not good though. Like, there's also the flip side of this where it's like not good. It could also be the energy of, you know, figuring out maybe it's best if you just kind of go your own separate way away from all these things that are from the past, because for you, you see life a different way. You see it in a way that is, well, not the fact that you see it in a different way, but your circumstances and your situations are much different. Like, your circumstances and your situations don't really have room for forgiveness and growth or expansion, none of that shit. So there's no lesson there. The lesson is the self-worth lesson and you walking away from it. But there are multiple different situations and different types of relationships you have, whether it be romantic, with family, spouse, children, etc., animals. It is, fuck, I just got really caught off guard. It is, fuck, I was just going ham. Okay, I'll just calm down for a second. It's still all, it is still all encompass of a greater picture. And the lessons, like if there were a spreadsheet about like, okay, these are the lessons, you've learned those lessons in every different type of relationship and all types of relationships. So then there's also Seven of Cups and Strength. So Seven of Cups is like choices and stuff like that. You chose the option to be stronger, and confront, either you confronted these issues or whatever, or you had to walk away with them. But with the Queen of Cups, this is definitely giving a confronting energy from a place of emotion, which is what you were originally looking for it to begin with in the first place. More emotion. It's about the heart, man. It's about the heart, man. Alright, so we're just gonna close out with this because we're already at 36 minutes. I think I'm gonna do some Oracle cards and then I'm gonna close out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did and you stayed this long, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn your post notifications bell for when I post new videos, which I will be doing very frequently now that I am out of the darkness. Oh my god. It's so cold and deep. How the fuck do we supposed to keep peace? Bro. How, my G? Because I was ready to go. Like, I've been ready to go to war. Let me tell you guys. I've been ready to go to war. Physically, I'm going to have to catch my body up to where my brain is. But all the shit that I've been through, each and every time, I'm like, if I choose the path of a war, like, I could fuck everything up easily. Like, I bet on myself. But that would negate the lessons, which is why I don't like war, because it's just like everybody is refusing to talk to each other from a place of honesty and compassion, and you guys don't want to tell the truth about all the shit that you've been lying about, and we can't talk now. Like, now we have to go to war. Fuck. But no. But yeah. But no. Okay. Let's get into it though. For collective Virgo placements, especially. Sometimes these are easy for me to shuffle, and sometimes these are not so easy for me to shuffle. Okay, wow. Okay, just calm down. Calm down, spirit. Calm down, spirit. Oh yeah. There's a lot though. Ooh. This one was first, and then it was this one, and then it was these two. After those two first ones, I guess I could hold them. So we got motion, Mars, Capricorn, achieve. Oh, there you go. So there's motion happening to achieve your goals, to get to where you want to be. It takes a village. Midhaven Pinnacle, investigate, figuring out what your idea of a midhaven is, figuring out what your idea of success is, what you want your ultimate final goal to look like, figuring out what is really behind, you know, those doors once you open them. Exploration, 9th house, 5th house, passion, and Vesta, Hearth, which is really fucking cool to me because we were just talking about collaboration and working together and also taking trips and traveling and shit. So I feel like the universe is setting you up. The universe is setting you up for some shit that you can never imagine. And like, it's so much different from your old life that this is really the start of your new life. Like, it's here. It's here, my ninja. It's here. Like, be happy. Don't be stressed out. And really, like, allow yourself to just be. Like, be what the fuck you want to be. Say what the fuck you want to say. When the fuck you want to say it. However the fuck you want to say it. Of course, you know, learn communication. Learn how to talk. Like, sometimes you just gotta be like, look, I have to say something to you. And I don't want you to get upset or take it personally, blah, blah, blah. But I just need to say it how I need to say it so I can get it out. Like, okay, open ears. Like, prepped, ready to fucking go. Now I can listen. And like, or sometimes you also need to just have the awareness that that's the type of mind that you need to have when you're communicating with people that you love and care about. Your mind should always be open and should never be defensive to those that you love. So if your mind is defensive to people that you love, you should really examine why and if you love them. And if you do, what's your issue? Yeah, I like it. It's really good. But this was a really good reading. I think I'm just gonna sit here and smoke a little bit of this. And then I'm gonna close it out because we're at 41 minutes. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be this long. But I feel like I got the message out, you know? I do feel like I got the message out. But yeah, guys, I don't think I really have anything else to say. This bud is fire, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Just like, comment, share, subscribe if you feel like doing all that cool shit, because it really helps me out. And talk to you later. Bye. Look at my lipstick, it's all messed up because I was drinking fucking water. Ugh.